sensation because of how many racers there are, but I want the straightaways to feel very threatening during play. Oh, and before I change anything too much, I should mention that the track already has thwomps here. The first big change I'm going to make is to that big B.
There's a B.
After the shortcut, there won't be walls in the two middle pits of lava anymore. Now people can charge jump over them, or fall in, but I know people that like and subscribe to my channel are good at the game, so I'm not worried. The second section will have more coins along the right side of the course, leading towards a boost panel in the corner. Since this route is unnecessarily slower than just taking a tight line through the left side or now jumping across the lava pit, it'll need some kind of incentive for racers to choose it. The boost panel also makes it a bit easier to keep pace with other racers as well. The wall in the center will turn into a pillared railing. This is just tall enough for you to fairly easily wall ride up and grind on, but the main use is for a feather cut. Yep, I'm adding a second, smaller feather cut to this track. I feel like these changes will give the track more fluid turns, even with the weird layout. This makes it more open-ended with the various ways to approach navigating the section. Visually, the room is very dark with only the light from the holes in the walls from the shortcuts and the faint dim of the lava. And staying on the topic of shortcuts, I'm changing the first feather cut to have off-road at the beginning of the turn. You'll either have to mushroom boost through it or wall ride over it. And in place of that dumbass bold white text, there was a jump booster. Wait, chill. I know how we feel about removing this track's biggest feature with the feather only jump cut, but I'm not removing it. If you have a feather item in hand, you can take the jump booster and feather jump on top of the roof of the track. You'll be able to drive a short distance before having to drop into a hole above the second pit of lava to join the other racers. Unless you're skilled enough to wall ride on the side of the castle top, blocking the exit back to the track roof side, which is risky because you could easily overshoot into the lava on the other side of the track. You'd also be going for this purely to take a faster route. The initial jump onto the roof misses these item boxes here, and if you also go for the aggressive jump cut afterwards to get an even bigger lead, you'd also land just past the item boxes after the turn, and I don't need to remind you about what can go wrong during the turn. Now for some smaller changes. I'm turning these parts of the track into chain link pathways where lava bubble hazards can jump up and burn you, and I'm walling in parts of every straightaway. There will be a few railings that you can grind on sprinkled in into other areas. Obviously I can't add too many though because it's a Bowser's Castle track, and I need to maintain that threat of falling into the lava. And it wouldn't be Mario Kart without a little bit of murder, so I'm going to get rid of these 3 thwomps that sit right above the second to last bump for the final straightaway too. There's enough chaos already to balance out this change. When it comes to free roam and actually accessing the lake through Grand Prix and Knockout Tour, there's not really much you can do with this track because it's just a giant lava lake. The entrance and exit to the track is here, because it's surrounded on all sides by castle walls that tower over you as you race. I'm thinking most of the challenges will be on the rooftop of the track with a few fun glider challenges. It would be cool if one of the challenges gives you golden mushrooms and you have to make a giant cut through the track as a challenge though. Okay, here's your retro revival of SNES Bowser Castle 2.